So it was interesting. I'm out in my front yard one afternoon and a neighbor pulls up and said he had an old fire badge, and I flip it over and it says 1916 on the back and had Frank R. Freitas. I brought it into town and talked to a couple of the local firemen, and Mike North, who's our public information officer at the county, suggested that we talk to Sarah Lim. So she goes back in the archives and she starts digging, and she realizes that it had to be a Merced City fire badge. So she starts going back through the city minutes and finds the meeting where this gentleman was made an official fireman. She did some research on him and found that he and his brother owned a couple of grocery stores in Merced County. And she had remembered in a conversation with Corey Billings that his great-grandfather had a grocery store here in town. And so just by chance, she called Corey, and sure enough, it was Corey's great-grandfather. Once we found out what family this badge belonged to, Mike North and Sarah Lim put together a ceremony at the county building. And so we brought him in and we kind of made a presentation to him. And I thought to put the badge on Corey's son, Hudson. So I asked him if he wanted to be a fireman for a day, and oh yeah, he said yeah. And so I knelt down and put the badge on him. It was really neat just to see how he kind of stood up a little straighter, and the fact that it meant so much to Corey and his family, it just really made it special.
We have a new service called Overdrive, and it's a new e-book, e-audio service, and it is available through our library's website. Download the app, Libby by Overdrive. Click on Find My Location. If it finds the library, you enter your library card, and boom, the books and material are ready for you to find your next read. You can also visit Overdrive through our library's website, which is www.mercedcountylibrary.org. Everyone can check out up to 5 items at a time. The wonderful thing about ebooks is they have this thing called read-alongs for younger children. So it reads to them while it highlights the words, so it helps promote literacy. The wonderful thing about checking out ebooks or e-audio books, there are no late fees. When the item comes due, it is automatically returned from your device.
This year's fiscal year 1920 proposed budget is a total budget of $670.1 million. 141 is made up of your local discretionary resources. That is your money that is discretionary to your Board of Supervisors, made up through property tax and sales tax. About 76 million of that is dedicated towards your public safety departments. So about 54% of that local discretionary money goes to your local public safety departments. In the fiscal year 1920 proposed budget, we are noticing revenues starting to plateau, most notably within our sales tax realm. And this is happening statewide. So we are keeping a close eye on how those discretionary sales tax revenues are coming into the county. We're also keeping a close eye on our property tax revenue and noticing how those amounts are being reflected within our budget. Once we can get a true picture based on how the closure of the books end up on June 30th, then we can present any difference going into final budget for the Board of Supervisors approval in September.
Merced County Health Department has been working towards accreditation for over 5 years. National accreditation is a huge honor that is the result of an incredible amount of work. That work was spearheaded locally here by our director, Rebecca Nenyonjo-Kemp, as well as the rest of our executive leadership team. There are 8 valleys in the San Joaquin Valley. We are the first in that region to be accredited. There are 61 public health departments in California. We're 15th of 61, which puts us in the top 25% in the state. And only 300 health departments across the entire United States are accredited, and we are now one of those 300.
While we are honored to receive such an award as a national accreditation, the Merced County Department of Public Health is committed to use this honor as a springboard towards increasing the visibility to the residents of Merced County, as well as enhancing the lives of each and every one of the residents within Merced County.